This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. We are the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody? It is a very special Thursday. Do you know what that means?
Penis inspection day. Whip it out, boys.
Oh, I haven't showered today.
All right.
Well, that's all right. We can't smell it.
Yeah.
The doctor will.
Smell-o-vision only
Speak for- yeah,
exists
speak
on
for yourself.
Futurama.
I got
No.
smell-o-vision right here, brother.
The 3D
Smelling that.
experience, son.
Smelling it through the computer.
Kiss me through the phone, smell my nuts through the computer.
I mean, as soon as Dr. Farnsworth comes back and gives us smell-o-vision, then, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
You
No.
guys remember sorry, I didn't mean to. Do you remember the Richie Rich movie with Macaulay Culkin where his dad had the smelling gun and he
Mhm.
discovered the bomb on the airplane?
Dude, fucking Kieran Culkin is knocking that out of the park in the movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's doing this one with Jesse Eisenberg. It looks really good. It's like a drama type movie. It looks pretty damn cool. But anyway, it's podcast day, and it's a very special podcast day. With me, as always, is Cole Simper.
Booga schmooga. How we doing?
Derek Reese.
How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
And Nick Lewis.
Joe Montana was a quarterback, you idiot.
Booger lips sounds like
I meant Joe Montana.
Yeah.
sounds like a slur.
Sounds like a
It's from Ernest Scared Stupid, you jerk. God.
What year was that though?
Some authentic Bulgarian miak. What was that? Like the 93-ish? I don't remember.
There's a
Yeah,
good
dude.
chance it was a racist thing though.
Dude, that just
Well, he was saying
that
it
just
to a
unlocked
troll.
a core memory and I just lost it right there for a second.
Miak.
Oh, dude, I think that movie was the one that movie scared me growing up when I watched
Really?
it. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking loved that movie so much. Let's see. I
That-
wonder.
It was that and the scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure with Large Marge, like nightmare fuel.
Yeah, so I checked it out. It's 1991. I mean, so I was already 11, so yeah, no, it didn't scare me by any
Damn.
means, but yeah. What?
Damn.
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 I was just trying to do the Kevin Hart thing where he's like, I'm 79 years old. And he's like, damn.
Damn. And he said some like super low number too. Like Don Cheadle said it was like 52 or some shit.
He's like, damn.
He's like, I'm 52, and he's like, damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
And we are the Nerd Corporation. My name is Eddie Lyon, and I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
You probably should.
Welcome to episode 200. Until the wheels fall off, 200 episodes of the Nerd Corporation. We're going to be talking a little nerd news, and we're going to be talking about 200 episodes and the journey therein. Let's get on with the nerd news. Sad day for a lot of reasons. Two specifically is that just in this week alone, we lost Maggie Smith and Chris Christopherson.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yes.
Thank you
I-
very
Put
much.
some respect on that
I
name.
will
Right?
put some respect on it.
Some respect on my name.
Hot
but-
Tua.
Dame Maggie Smith, known most for Harry Potter, and Chris Christopherson.
I mean, I would say most the biggest one for me is Hook,
Yeah.
which of course, immediately people made memes of,
Robin Williams and Maggie Smith meeting together. Yeah.
yeah.
You
Ugh.
said Harry's at first, and I was imagining you were
Harry
gonna say
Potter.
Harry's Potter.
Oh. Which house am I gonna be in? Maggie, which house am I gonna be in, Maggie? Oh, I want to be in Hogwarts. Oh, I want to be in House Gryffindor.
But yeah, man, and then Chris
Chris
Christopherson,
Christopherson,
Whistler.
best known to us as Whistler from the Blade series. It's crazy that we had just done the
Yeah.
Blade movies in one of our recent episodes.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
wasn't that the last episode, or was it the one before that?
I believe it might have been the last episode. You're right.
I think it was.
I don't think, because I got the page pulled up.
Oh, actually, no, it was the one before.
Oh,
So yeah, go check out episode 198. There's only ever gonna be one Blade.
Yeah, because 199 is just shy of 200, and
Right. That was one of them.
right,
Um,
right.
I mean, it's crazy. Like we're getting to that point in our lives, just us here, where the people we grew up with, the people we started watching are slowly leaving the earth. You know what I mean? Like it's nuts. It's pretty damn crazy, I think.
It's horrific.
Yep.
Time never stops.
Time waits for no man.
It really, I mean, like if you start like thinking about it under that line of thought, it's like, I don't know. I saw a girl from high school the other day and I was like, damn, she looks good, but she like looks old.
Older. Yeah.
She's got like, oh my God, I look old.
Yeah.
And yet,
Like
yet,
it's bad.
and
Once
yet
you start,
dickweeds like
Yeah.
Mel Gibson are still going strong.
yeah, well,
Hate is what keeps us alive, man.
Now evil lives forever.
evil lives forever.
Like real shit. Like evil lives
yeah.
forever.
Just look at Diddy.
Right.
well, I mean,
But
Hitler's
don't look
dead.
at him now, because take that.
Well,
Take that.
Well, and did you see so sadly not a single one of us were able to make it to FanX this year, but
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke was supposed to come and he canceled as well as canceling like all of his upcoming
dates.
appearances.
No shit.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, they said he's old as fuck.
He's like in his 90s, bro.
yeah. He just
so's
can't-
Trump and Biden. Just give him a
he
bunch of
just can't do
Sudafed
it.
and stick them on the fucking stage.
Just weekend
He
I,
just can't
figured-
do it
I
anymore.
thought you were gonna
Tape-
say like Dick
Tape a
Van Dyke
marker
was
to his
supposed to be
hand so
there.
he can.
Just weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, to Bernie's, bro.
Yeah,
I thought
what
you were gonna
what,
say
Nick?
Dick Van Dyke was supposed to be there, but he also died.
Gross.
Just like casually.
You really should have said that. That would have been funny.
But seriously though, rest in peace, Maggie Smith. Rest in peace, Chris Christopherson.
Yep.
Well,
and he like Chris Christopherson wrote so many huge hits, like music hits in the 70s
mhm.
that are just so famous. Like it's bonkers, but
We lost a couple of legends for
Yeah.
sure.
Maggie Smith actually did kind of hurt a little bit. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, that sucks. Just because she had a pretty extensive battle with cancer too. That so it just kind of, she delayed the inevitable, which was awesome to watch her like overcome that,
right.
and it just kind of sucks to.
Well, it's like, she resonates with people of our age because of her role in Harry Potter. McGonagall, but even way before that, like I saw people sharing clips of her from movies and stuff that I'd never even heard of, so it's like she's got like extensive stuff going on, like all the way back to the 60s and stuff. So
Yeah,
There's
let
a-
alone to now with Downton Abbey or whatever it was.
Yep.
I mean, that's right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Downton Abbey. I don't know. I don't really know
is Downton
anything about
Abbey,
it.
yeah.
But a guy that I like to watch is like obsessed with Downton Abbey. So I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure that you're right about that.
There is a really funny story about that Ian McKellen tells about Dame Maggie Smith. And he says in New Zealand, where we filmed Lord of the Rings, if you're lucky, when you leave, you're given a piece of green stone carved. You wear it often enough, and your chances are you'll get back to New Zealand, McKellen explained. That was the idea, and it'll give you a bit of luck. So when the film was nominated for something like 20 Oscars that night, everybody from New Zealand was wearing the green stone. It's called the Pounamu. So he went on to explain that he was wearing it the night he ran into Maggie Smith. And she asked him, what's that thing around your neck? And, he's like, it's my Pounamu, Maggie. He replied to which she asked what it was for, and he, explained that it was for luck. And, he didn't win the Oscar that night, right? And so, he's walking out and runs into Maggie Smith, and she's like, didn't work, did it? But yeah, it was.
Well, I made that awkward. Sorry.
On to the next business of nerd news.
It's still sad. Other sad news. State of Play happened.
Yeah. You all I hate to be redundant and be negative, but I'm not real hot on what we have seen from this. So instantly, I want to get like your guys's like just initial reactions. We all watched it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did not, but
well, you didn't miss much really. But Nick, you watched it?
Yeah.
So I want to go over like piece by piece everything that they announced, and then depending on how fast we move on is how fast it's like relevant to the conversation. So
right.
Obviously we're not going to talk too much about Arc Age Chronicles. Nobody knows what the fuck that is, but
nope.
So and then Eddie, I need you to be obviously there's one massive reveal that I want to stay for the end, but I'm reading off of a page that has it literally the first thing, so remind me that we can't move on until we talk about Ghost of Yote. Okay.
Yep.
So the first thing that they announced, some DLC type content is coming to Astrobot. Very cool. They're adding 10 new bots, which is awesome. They showed off two of them. One of them is the girl from Stellar Blade, and the other one is a hell diver. So very cool, And then there's 8 other ones that they're leaving as a secret surprise. Free DLC coming soon. Looks cool. I'm down for anything more Astrobot. Let's see.
The Midnight Walk was the next thing.
Midnight Walk was the next thing. It's just not the next thing on my page, but yeah, I was attracted to this game. I don't know why, but the artsy fartsiness kind of didn't affect me much with this one. It looks really appealing and interesting.
Yeah, it's just like creepy claymation game. It feels a lot like Little Nightmares, Limbo,
but heavy on the claymation though. Like crude claymation figures.
Do you remember Clay Fighter for Nintendo 64?
Absolutely, dude.
How could I forget?
God, I loved the fuck out of that game. Anyway, sorry.
Go ahead.
Hell is Us. It's like a post-apocalyptic horror hack.
Absolutely, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself of that name. You really just. If I would have heard that name and if I was an executive, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my office. Go. Get out. Hell is Us. You want to name a video game, Hell is Us.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Just does not, it doesn't ring off it doesn't roll off the tongue. There's nothing marketable about it. It's
Last of Us doesn't sound great either.
It's The Last of Us.
Doesn't matter.
It's not the hell in us. It's Hell is Us.
Well, yeah, I don't have.
Don't fight with me on this, Derek. It's dumb.
What's wrong with it? It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Oh, and on our 200th episode, way to bring it back. Way to bring it back.
Full circle.
Nick, what do you think? Oh, here, let me ask Nick about this. What do you think about the Alan Wake 2 DLC?
I'm not.
Because you're the only one besides me that like actually played that game, right?
No.
Yeah.
We
You
all
played
played
it
that.
too? You all
Yeah.
played it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
Derek,
'cause me
they're
and
making a
Derek game
DLC.
share.
They're doing a DLC. It looks like a substantial story thing for
Hell
Alan Wake
yeah.
2 called The Lake House.
Huh.
And it stars Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
And they
Lovely.
find a magic mailbox.
Does it have a bus inside of it that you can't stop or it blows up?
Yes.
I
You
knew
get
it.
You get it.
Fucking knew it.
I'm happy for you guys. I'm glad you guys are getting more of this fucking game.
Me too. I need to get back into that game and play the
I thought you liked it too.
I hated
No?
that fucking game. I hated that fucking game. There were like and I don't know why.
Don't assume that Cole likes anything.
I know. I should really assume the
Excuse
opposite.
me.
To be
Excuse me.
honest.
There's plenty. Look at all my around my room. There's plenty of stuff that I like.
Yeah, all four of them.
Yeah, and there's also stuff that you like that you also hate. So
I don't know why that game just like really stuck in my craw and like really did like all of its things that were like scary. And I'm not going to turn this into a, I'm like I said, I'm very alone in this. Like I listen to like the people that I listen to like podcast wise fucking glaze this game like everyone else does. And so I'm just like, I came to the conclusion that was like, I'm just alone in this, which is fine. I don't have to like
I didn't even think the game was like scary, and I wasn't like sad that it wasn't. It wasn't enjoyed it in general, but
it wasn't that it wasn't scary. There were scary parts. Like Remedy's awesome. Like they make good games, dude. Like they understand atmosphere, especially in Alan Wake, which was so fucking exciting about this game.
Right.
But it was just like, it was frustrating. Like the things that like they were trying to do to scare me were just frustrating the fuck out of me as a player. Like jump scares were like awful. They're just, and I think that like they eventually they like toned it down. They like they don't happen. They don't happen as often. They're not as loud, and they're not as long.
I remember you saying that now.
It was something like that. And then the story, I was just like, dude, it's too deep for me, I guess. Which I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, because I'm sure, like, Sam, what's his name? Sam Lake, the director guy.
Yeah.
He's super, super smart, and he's been in the game for a long time. It's like me calling Kojima, like it's like me questioning Kojima. Like Sam Lake really is like the dude at this point. Like he's just barely under Kojima in terms of like authorship. So, I get it. It was just a me thing. So when I saw the DLC, at first I dead ass thought it was Control 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, like I even like I was watching it with Angela and I like exclaimed. I was like, it's fucking Control 2. We're finally seeing it. But no, I was wrong. Which is fine. It's my only question is how substantial of a DLC is it? Like how much is actually here?
Yeah.
Or is it just like an endless mode? You know what I mean? Like a Last of Us survival mode type of deal.
I think they're kind of alluding that it's kind of like a story, like a new story, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, it has to be though. Like it can't just be like this thing. It has to be something that ties it into the narrative. Like, because that's just how Remedy does shit.
The first DLC they did wasn't really like a fully story driven DLC, and I haven't even played that yet, but now looking into this new one coming out, I'm like, I gotta get back into that game. But that The Last of Us Part 1 has me by the nuts right now, so
that's a good nut twist.
Yeah, feels good.
Eddie, what were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I just was going down the list because I was taking notes.
Yeah, what's the next thing?
Right. So Metro Awakening VR.
Looks great. Can't be bothered.
Exactly.
Can't be bothered. I'm not paying $550 for your fucking headset. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Just to play this game? No.
I'm not spending more than I spent to get this damn console.
Right.
Just to play some other games.
Right.
I'm sure it's wonderful, but I can't be bothered.
Pal World on PlayStation.
Took too long.
Did you see
talk
the
about Pal World anymore?
Nintendo does.
Yeah,
for a completely different reason.
Yeah,
I mean, they still care about it.
Amidst the whole lawsuit, they're just like, we're gonna put this on PlayStation too.
Yeah.
Weird about it.
Go big or go home.
I mean, you're dumb stupid if you're not like trying to get that on everything. Like, that's the whole appeal of that fucking game.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, it's got like, that's the problem. Like with these people that like talk shit on it, like it's an okay game. Like it holds up in terms of like systems and like things to do and like fun level.
Right.
Some people like this shit.
It's like,
yeah, dude, I have 22 and a half hours in this game from Steam.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like if Ark and Pokemon had a baby.
Yep.
With guns. And you shoot the Pokemon.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's like Ark and Pokemon, because Ark you can build guns and fucking capture things and shoot them and take over them.
But your Pokemon are basically just, slaves to do your bidding. Like,
yeah, pretty much, dude. Fucking like, and then
before you get a gun, you have to literally beat them to death with your bare hands. Like,
yeah, dude, crazy. You could kill them for meat.
Oh, you have clubs. We did find out though, because I played a lot of this game with a couple of my friends, and that's where most of the hours of gameplay came from. But I noticed that one of my friends had captured like an enemy, like in a ball or whatever, and I was like, come back to the base, let's see if we can like carve him up. And it won't let you do it to like human enemies, unfortunately. But I was like, I want to be like, let's see if we can be cannibals.
Little too close to cannibalism, yeah.
Rad.
1 out of 10, not realistic.
Lunar Remastered Collection.
Very cool.
That looks good.
Very cool. It's a beloved PlayStation 1 RPG. The PlayStation 1 has an abundance of those. Cool to have an official, because before it was like either buy the PlayStation 1 disc or emulate.
Right.
So always a good thing when we see
or
hold
games. Out for it to hit the classics catalog.
Right.
True.
We got new stuff for Shredder's Revenge. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That looks cool. Yeah, it's
really
cool that they're like digging deeper into the lore of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that's cool.
And then the additions of the what are they, lizard?
Oh yeah, lizard bitches or whatever. I don't know.
I bet that's it.
The lot lizards.
Oh God.
So I kind of want to talk about, you saw the new colors, right? The new controller colors with the new face.
Yeah.
I really like that indigo one. That's fucking dope. And the green. I'm like shockingly into the green.
I think they're all really cool.
And the white controller is dope, dude. The white controller with the white sticks is fucking rad.
Yeah, I got to get me one of
those. These.
Yeah, it's like an iridescent white too, so it's got like a little shine to them. They're all pretty fucking
so dope, dude. It's so sick. And I made the joke when they were showing it. I was like, oh, taking a page from Microsoft, huh? We ain't got no fucking games to show, but we've got abundance of fucking controller colors for the fucking retarded consumers that buy everything contained that has a PlayStation symbol on it.
Give us your money.
Dude, I'm seeing reservations for not just the PS5 Pro, but the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary edition going for like 13 grand.
This is a side tangent.
Just the reservation.
We are going away from State of Play talk for 2 seconds because I tried to get this. I tried to get the bundle because it is the only way. It is the only way to get that 30th anniversary PS5 Pro was to buy it in the $1,000 bundle that came with the PlayStation, the Pro controller, bro, big shit eating grin on my face, my dick on my hand on my dick, and my money in my other hand. And I was like, please, I don't care how much it costs. I want this. I want it really fucking bad. That classic PlayStation gray is so fucking iconic and is so nostalgic just to look at. That motherfucker would never be opened. It would be, I would be using the controller because I need that DualSense Edge controller. It's not funny. I need that fucking controller.
It's kind of
because
funny.
I love
The controller's gonna make him
this
edge.
controller fucking rocks, but I hate that it's only white and fucking black. You know what I mean? Like I hate it. I hate that I paid $200 fucking for this.
My two least favorite races.
Fuck segregation. But I tried really hard to get that shit. I waited in line for like an hour and a half, and it was like that, gone instantly.
Let me see your controller again. That does look about separate but equal. I think that's about.
I don't know, 3/5 maybe, but
Sonic X, Sonic Generations.
Yeah, you fucking freaks gonna play as Shadow. Congrats.
Yeah, we're getting Shadow. Keanu Reeves is Shadow.
Brian's over there in his fucking corner just looking at Amy porn, being like, yes. Shadow, I'm gonna come.
It's looking at Sonic the Hedgehog Rule 34.
Right. Now he's just over there looking at Chris Chan's Sonic Chew porn.
I love you, Brian. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
We all love you. We all love you.
That's why we're saying this.
Fantasia Neo Dimension.
Absolutely amazing. I'm going to be checking it out day one.
Yeah, that's the one I was excited about.
Dude, when the Gooch Man himself came up on the screen, I screamed, bro. I was so happy. I was like, it's the Gooch, man. Hironobu Sakaguchi, godfather of Final Fantasy, saved the RPG genre as we know it on video games. Like, he's the fucking man. And I haven't really played this game, and now that it's coming to consoles and to Steam, you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna be there, boy. Day one, brother. That and Uematsu is there too. So
yeah,
all the more reason.
Yeah,
all the more reason.
Dragon Age Veilguard.
How did you guys think about this? I thought it looked like shit.
Meh.
It didn't look great, but
I thought it looked really bad.
I don't know how much they have that like they're able to show, but it's supposed to come out like in a few months, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to play it like really bad. I love the Dragon Age games, so
yeah. I was never one for the Dragon Age games, but you know.
I haven't given enough of a shot. I tried Inquisition, and I've heard that the Inquisition is like a low point. So I'm like, okay.
Inquisition's fun, but in my opinion, like Dragon Age 2 is the GOAT.
That's what I've heard. I need to try it out. The other thing too is I hate EA, and I hate like Nick, you know, like all the bullshit that EA puts on. Like, you can't just start the fucking game up. You have to make an EA account, and you have to sign this. And
Lord. Bro, don't even get me Don't even get me started with Rainbow Six and Ubisoft Connect. I will have an aneurysm.
Ubisoft is the same exact thing.
It's in the game. It's in the game.
Shut up, Derek. You're so stupid.
It's in the game.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say one of the reasons I love Dragon Age 2 is because I can't remember the name of the race. Let's see. Give me a second here.
Such a forgettable race.
They're called you try and remember the name, the Kunari, and see if you can remember that in about a week.
I can remember I can remember the Kunari. Brother, let me tell you, I can remember the Kunari. I can remember that, okay?
Well, there's a race called Kunari, and they're like kind of built like they're built like minotaurs, but they don't have the shape of like the horse. They're just
I know
like
I know who you're talking. You can have sex with it, right?
Yeah, and
yeah, there's a sex scene with it.
Right,
the main Kunari is voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, what?
No
okay.
shit. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
And you can have sex with him.
It's so funny because I was watching WWE Rivals on Hulu, and that's hosted by Freddie Prinze Jr. I didn't know. I'd never seen the Rival series, so I was like, when I saw Freddie Prinze Jr.'s face on there, I was like, oh yeah, you did do stuff for WWE, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Hitman VR.
I feel like it's already been done. Like you can play Hitman 3 on VR. Like I've played it. It's fun. But do we really need to go deeper into the world of assassination? Like
it is cool for the people who love it.
Yeah.
Very cool for the people who love it.
I mean, World of Assassination is a fantastic like concept.
Yeah.
You're combining roguelikes and Hitman. Like, sign me up. It's great, but just
not happening for me, buddy.
No.
It really sucks because it's like, damn, these like they look cool. These VR titles look cool, but I'm not
the one thing I want to do in VR is just like mess around, like just grab somebody's head and like turn around, just like.
Well, Eddie, what's that one game that I send you like TikToks of like them massacring people, right?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the game, but yeah, like you're just like there's this one where this guy he like axes a dude in the face and then rests his shotgun on the axe and fucking kills the guy.
It's probably either Bone Labs or Hard Bullet.
Hard Bullet. I think it's that one.
I have Hard Bullet on Steam and it's fucking awesome. Like that's the entire game is just you like fighting hordes of people that there's no story.
Nice.
And you can like slow down time and it's so fun. But I haven't done anything with my quest in ages.
The one thing I'm hyped for, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered.
Oh dude, yeah.
Been leaked all to hell. Like it's so weird because it was like so obvious. Like this thing leaked like 2 months ago at some kind of Sony press release, and then like really no one believed it because it was just pictures. And then right before the state of play, it like fully leaked. Like the trailer in its entirety was like leaked. So like very cool. This is a super niche part of PlayStation's history that did not get any love really at all. And this is absolutely PlayStation probing the audience, giggity, to see if this is something that we want more of. So if you are as hyped about this as I am, buy the fucking piss out of this game, because that means that we might actually get something new, and a new Soul Reaver would be fucking dope, dude.
It's interesting to me that they went with Soul Reaver instead of just like the original like Blood Omen games, you know?
Yeah. Well, but I think these are more popular, are they not?
Yeah. The Legacy of Kain games, I think, was because those are the way. Because I didn't do Blood Omen. I did.
Oh, dude, Blood Omen. The Blood Omen games were so cool to play as Kain. So good.
If I could talk a little shit, this remaster does not look like it was very lovingly done. It's like very, very basic remodeling, and like
oh yeah
I'm like, I'd like when it would like cut, like me and Angela are watching it and she's like, what the fuck is this? Just like a straight up port? And then they finally did like the screen wipe that showed the upgrades, and it was like immediately disappointing. It was like like some parts of the model are just like better, just more well lit, and like it's like it's lazy as fuck. And so it's definitely 100% just like a probe. It's like, do people actually people have been crying about this online for like 2 decades. Do we actually want this? Oh, okay, they're not buying it, whatever. Or oh my god, it's I don't expect it's going to sell like millions of copies. However, I do see it selling pretty well.
The one The other game that I'm super kind of got a hard on for is Fear the Spotlight.
That
Been
was
looking at that.
That's the next game. That's
the first
funnily
game.
enough the next game on the list. Don't get ahead of yourself, God damn it!
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, what do you mean ahead of myself? Aren't we there
Yeah.
already? But yeah, this game I'm excited for because this is the first game that Blumhouse is making, and they're going to be making apparently a good amount of like horror games, and
Yeah, they are.
that excites me to no end. I can't wait to see what they do with video games, especially the ode to like the original PlayStation era horror games in this game. Like,
Nick, have you played Crow
rad.
Country?
I haven't.
Go to Steam and type in Crow's Country. It's, if that's what you want, there's a game already that's pretty good, like in terms of quality, but it's just immediately what I was like, oh, it's like Crow's Country, but funded by Blumhouse Games, which I thought was very interesting as well. But,
oh shit.
Yeah, Crow Country is like totally up your alley.
It looks like FF7 character models mixed with Resident Evil
with the backgrounds and stuff too. Yeah.
Oh,
it's really cool.
I'm downloading that demo.
It's really fun.
Towers of Agaspa?
That game to me looks fun. Like, I like those kind of games. It looks like another like management kind of sim game mixed with like a third person type game.
Stellar Blade is getting a collaboration with Nier Automata. Doesn't even know what that fucking means. But looks cool. Sexy Asian ladies in very revealing skirts. I'm down.
That sounds horrible.
Dynasty Warriors Origin.
I rolled my eyes so fucking hard that I'm pretty sure people in the next room heard it. Good for the people that love it.
Right. Yeah.
I do not see the appeal of these Muso games at all. They just seem like redundant fucking garbage. But you could say the same thing about all of my video games. So,
speaking of Monster Hunter Wilds,
holy fuck, I'm so excited. Yeah. No, like really, truly.
You could literally say that about Monster Hunter. Like,
you literally could say that about Monster Hunter, but you fucking can't because it's wonderful and it holds weight. Bro, dude, don't even fucking trigger me like that, okay? Don't do that. Muso games compared to Monster Hunter. No, the cool thing about this is that it's coming out way sooner than I thought. I thought it was going to be like later 2025. No, it's like the beginning of the fucking year, which is rad.
Lego Horizon and Zero Dawn Remastered.
Okay, so now we get into the part where mommy and daddy need to have a talk. Fillmore, I need you to earmuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some really mean stuff. Okay. We're gonna tie this in with all the other fucking Horizon news. Okay. We're gonna tie this up into a nice little fucking redundant bow because Sony just has to fucking shove Horizon in every fucking orifice on your body. And you're gonna like it, god damn it. You're gonna love the fact that Horizon is the ending level in Astrobot, because obviously Herman Hulse's baby, that's the whole fucking thing, is that like we're getting so much Horizon shit because the guy that made Horizon is now the head of PlayStation. Like the bread guy, the guy that makes all the fucking decisions. He's the bean counter and the decision maker all wrapped into one, right? Like he's the dude. So Horizon, Aloy's fucking annoying ass is everywhere. And I gotta tell you.
Here we go.
Sony. Nobody likes Horizon. Nobody likes Horizon like you think they do. I'm sorry. I know they sell really well, but there's a reason why both the games worked and sold, downloaded way more when you offered it for free on PlayStation Plus. Way more people did that than bought the game. I'm sorry. You chose to release Horizon Zero Dawn a week before the next Zelda game. That's on you. You chose to release your next game, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, a week before Elden Ring. That's on you. Okay? That's a big reason why your games didn't do so well. I digress. Nobody likes Horizon the way that we do. No, not only do we not need this amount of Horizon stuff, can we not just like let things like settle and grow on their own? What happened to the days where it was like Halo 1, 2, and 3, where there was a healthy amount of time between each title and they all just kind of lived off of the next title to the next? Like, I don't understand why we have to macro size this. You guys do know that we're getting a Netflix TV style thing that's based off of Horizon, right?
Yep.
We're getting a movie. We're getting another game. There's a leaked supposed MMO in the works. There's a Lego remastered. There's a remastered. It doesn't fucking end. Here we go. Round and round and round. And this bitch that just can't stop talking. Oh, I got to go over here. I got to go up this mountain. Oh, I better pick that up. Oh, I should have brought a bigger boat. It's like, Aloy is not the mascot that you think she is. I'm sorry. It sucks. Even that like forced little love plot that they did at the end of Forbidden West, where it was like, I'm in love with a girl. Oh, I guess I'm not. It's like, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, but we're like literally trying to do everything with this fucking character, and it's like it just doesn't fit. You're literally like fist fucking a square into a circle square. Like it doesn't work that way. And it's just frustrating to like just to see this company double down on something that like nobody wants this shit. People may have wanted a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't think a whole lot of people want a sequel to Forbidden West. That's just me reading the room. But who is this for? Where are these rabid Horizon fans?
I want it.
My girlfriend wants it.
I'm kidding.
In Fillmore, so we have
I never
3.
played any of it. I haven't played any of it. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I just
Fillmore and my girlfriend.
Like I'm playing through it on PC, and eventually on, I can't emphasize big sale, I will pick up Forbidden West on PC just to see how much like better and playable it is. But like I'm not clamoring for anything Horizon past Zero Dawn. Like,
oh, I guess I don't. Oh wait, yes I do. I have Horizon Zero Dawn on my PC, and I'll probably, I was having this conversation with Angela the other day, because I was like, well, I just finished Astrobot, and I was like, oh, this was really fun, like playing a game with you and like getting trophies and stuff. So like, let's go through the list and like see, like, and she was like, oh, well, Horizon Zero Dawn. And I made a joke about how I've started that game like a dozen times and I haven't been able to like keep any kind of interest in it. Like it's a personal thing, of course. But I was like, if I'm playing through it with you, that would be, ideal. And then when the remaster got announced, I was like, cool, you motherfuckers better give it to me for free. You better give it to me for free, or else I'm going to be pissed. $9.99.
Yep.
$9.99.
99 Luft balloons. But yeah, $10.
Fuck you, Sony. Fuck you and your $30 stand.
And now, for the pièce de résistance, the thing that saved the entire state of play.
Redeemed it all. I'm buying everything.
Ghost of Yotei.
Did you dig the Western vibes that was in this trailer too?
Dude, everything, all of it. Like, I mean, it was everything. It was just like watching it, and I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. It's ninjas, and then I started seeing all the like flowers and the wind, and I'm like, oh, bro, it's another fucking Tsushima game. And I was like, or is it? I was like, because where do we go after Jin Sakai? And then and then it's another protagonist.
Way after Jinsakai.
Yeah,
Like
300 years. Yeah.
Well, the first indicator was the SP, the Sucker Punch logo that came up, and I was like, I did the like, I was like, dude, fuck yeah.
Can I just say though that the female protagonist, no bi.
Yeah, there was a couple fucking losers online that were getting super butthurt about that. Did you hear about the DEI chin? That is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, dude.
No.
A DEI chin.
Say that. What do you mean?
Well, you know what DEI means, right?
No.
DEI is diversity, exclusivity, or what is it?
No. Diversity, equality, I think.
Equality and inclusion.
Yeah.
It's the new, but it's the new, bro. It's literally just the new word for woke. That's really all it is. And so DEI chin. It's so mean because it's like it's talking about this new lady who, you know, the new protagonist is rendered off of a real woman in Japan that apparently is a little bit of a provocateur on the left side. Like apparently is like I'm talking out my ass. I don't really know, but she's like apparently a very liberal person in Japan and like gets shit for it in Japan. And now people found that out over here and they're like, you know, it just only kind of added fucking fuel to the fire.
I don't think it would have made a single fucking bit of difference who she was or what side she leans to.
No, but it's the fact that she's like so outwardly
our current, but our current social climate, the fact that it's a woman at all would have drawn the exact same criticism.
Not only the fact that she's a woman, but the fact that she's not an attractive woman.
Yeah.
As conventionally,
hence the DEI chin.
I can't jerk off to this.
Well, exactly. I think as far as her background goes, I think it would have mattered if she like wanted to, I don't know, like bomb Hawaii again. Like that would have been a big red flag. Like, wait, what?
But no.
What do you want to do?
This don't make my pee-pee hard, so I don't want to play it.
Exactly.
It's the usual suspects, bro.
I have to play as a woman?
I don't know. If you're not hyped as fuck to play this game, I could be playing as fucking very interderogatory slur here. I could be playing as that, and I would still be over the moon because it's a Sucker Punch Ghost of Tsushima game. Like I'm so fucking in. It's not.
I'll find a way to jerk off to it. Like what do you mean?
These are basically. I mean, they might as well say it's Anchorman, and that is a scientific fact,
right?
Anchorman.
It's samurai, not samuret.
What a silly thing to get mad about. I don't know. I just looked at the trailer and I was like, oh, you know, the one thing that it's not really a criticism, I just thought it was like a cliche because it's been so overdone at this point, is the whole the second title in this game. So like Halo 2, Fable 2, you know what I mean? The next installment, if it has a 2 in it, that means that our protagonist is going to be wielding 2 guns or 2 swords or, you know, Too Fast, Too Furious. And that's exactly what the fuck they did here, where there's like this obvious shot. There's this obvious shot of the protag like holding 2 katanas. And I'm like, okay, so dual wielding 2 katanas is a new stance in this game, which is cool. I love that shit, but a little cliche.
Agreed.
Like, just a little.
Agreed. Yeah, dude, I can't wait for 2 Ghosts, 2 Yotai.
I mean, at the end of Tsushima, I was like, I am so into whatever these guys are going to do, because it was obvious. It was obvious they were going to return. What are they going to go back to? Sly Cooper? You know?
2 Sly, 2 Cooper.
A new Sly game would go off, but not made by Sucker Punch. There's clearly a team that is let Astrobot, let Asobi take on some of these. They've obviously got platforming down.
Right.
You know, it would be kind of weird, but for them, like to like completely switch styles, but I digress.
Before we head into the topic of the hour, we have merch. redbubble.com/nerdcourt podcast. Get our sayings and logos and quotes on anything from mouse pads to shower curtains.
And our penises. You can get our penises embossed on a Letterman.
To DEI chins.
Right. To DEI chin.
Do you have a DEI chin? Well, we have.
We have a handkerchief for that. We get our nerdcore. We've partnered with Dubby. Go to dubby.gg and get your stuff for 10% off using promo code NerdCorp. We love it. We think it's great.
Get your num go juice.
Yep.
And also, before we jump into episode talk, as of this recording, tomorrow is my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Yay!
Happy birthday!
As a gift, as a birthday gift to yourself, you should go listen to the new Kubla Khan record. It's fucking dope.
I'm sorry, Kubla Khan?
Kubla Khan? Kubla Khan?
You mean Kublai Khan?
Are you really fucking doing that to me?
I'm doing it.
Are you really fucking doing that to me? Name every fucking song right now, pal.
Kublai Khan TX. The Hammer, Ant Pile.
Hammer and Ant Pile are dope. The Hammer is one of the coolest fucking songs I've ever heard in my life, but those are the two most popular, and I'm not letting you slip by on those easy pieces.
The Hammer is my
True
penis.
Fear.
True Fear is a good song. I'll give you that
penis.
Okay. But yeah, it's fucking dope. It's like it's only 20 minutes long. What is it with this fucking bullshit, dude? Why are these new bands only doing this? Like they're like 6-7 tracks, but it's only 20 minutes. Bro, there's 2 tracks on this album that are 40 seconds long.
What the fuck?
Why are we doing this shit? Why?
Well, I mean, Ant Pile is about like a minute long, and the only words that he says in that song are son of a bitch and shit. Like, son of a bitch.
Shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty good shit. I like it a lot.
I need to check that out.
It just barely came out, like I think this Friday.
Hell yeah.
If you love us and want to support what we do, consider supporting us on PayPal, paypal.me/nerdcourt podcast. We want to have the best loot, give you the best giveaways, and give you the best nerdy experience, and that is the best way to do that. So, 200 episodes. Like, who'd have thought we made it this far? Not me.
Not me.
I mean, we're doing it for free, so we can make it as far as we want.
Right.
What do we say? For the love of the game.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah. For all 4 of you that are listening right now, thank you for being on this ride with us.
Yeah.
You killed Cole.
Nah, but you motherfucker keep me alive.
Honestly, the day that we start to see 0 views on these things is the day that we call it quits.
You know what? I'm looking at it right now. 7 months ago, we got 50 views. The next one is 42, 53, 37, 25, 48. Bro, your wrestling shit does numbers.
It really does.
That's right.
Your wrestling shit is really good and is like popping off.
So we got the one that I pulled up that I'm gonna mention has 39 views and 3 comments, one of which from Chanchito the Turtle says, "I'm gay."
Now that is some breaking news. I can't believe we haven't covered that.
And I remember commenting, "We love everybody here."
Yep.
Who is that?
No idea.
Just some random passerby.
That's gotta be obviously somebody tied to us.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Because they know that, like, I don't know, the gay humor kind of does wonders for me. So, like, I think it's very funny. So, anybody saying I'm gay is definitely going to get a very funny thumbs up from me, because I laugh every time. It's funny. It's like, yo, I was going to the supermarket the other day because I needed some bananas. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gay.
Cracks him up.
That will always get me. Always.
And then
just a non sequitur.
And by
no,
the
it's
way,
not. It has everything to do with what we're talking about right now.
That's
Oh
right.
no,
That's
I mean,
right.
like, the non sequitur is I'm going to get some bananas. Oh, and by the way, I'm gay. Like, that has nothing to do with what he was talking about. It's
Yes,
just
the non sequitur inclusion of I'm a
non
homosexual
sequitur,
is
like
very
it's from
funny.
Ecuador.
Well, he is going to get bananas. So I mean,
That's true.
I didn't
Maybe
tell you what I was going to do with the bananas.
That's
maybe
what
he's
I love
going to cover
about
him in chocolate.
the Steam reviews where everyone's like, well, no one's going to read this review, so I'll just say I'm gay.
and that's it, guys. I'm gay.
I'm
That's
just gay.
My name's Jeff Goldblum, and I'm gay.
And we you can shove him up your ass.
I really like men now.
Oh Lord, don't make me ask Jeff Goldblum.
Complete non sequitur of my own. Well, I guess it's not a complete non sequitur, but if you haven't watched Chaos, watch that shit.
Chaos.
It's got Jeff Goldblum in it. It's on Netflix, I think. KAOS. Super good.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get upset about that spelling?
Well, I mean, they're just doing
Professor.
whatever. Yeah, they're just being them.
It's
fine. It's a title, so they can spell it however they want.
Okay.
It's crazy, and I say this every time we have a milestone or an anniversary, or every time I say, when me and Dr. Nick started this, we were fucking reading things off of Wikipedia. Like we were and when I brought all the three of y'all on, we were still doing that. But
we did that a lot. We did that for like a while.
Yeah. And like it's crazy to think that we went from like Wikipedia reading to actually having our voices and having our reasons, branching off into these different subsections like wrestling and gaming and all that stuff.
I think we were just like thinking, oh well, it's Wikipedia, it's free range information. Like no one's gonna get mad at us if we quote Wikipedia as opposed to somebody's article,
Right.
I mean, I think things like that still have their place to an extent. Like if we're, running through a synopsis of something, we're going to then give an actual review of. But
I don't know, man. It's been a wild ride. Like this has been not only just like a fun thing to do because I get to do it with y'all because y'all are my best friends. You know what I mean? Like
you wanna know what's crazy? This is gonna date us all a little bit, but because every time we do one of these episodes, I always bring up the fact, like, I remember the episode that I guest starred on, and that episode was about E3. When we had E3.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a fun ass time, dude. Are you talking about the time that we all did it in this room?
No.
When Eddie and Dr. Nick were doing it, they asked me to guest on them.
Guest star.
Well, ours was much better. I'm sorry. All four of us in this room, where we were all like squished together because we all were we doing it on video or something? What were we doing? We were all squished up.
We had my Scarlett, and we only had the two mics. So we had one mic facing this way and another mic facing the other. And it was just two of us,
You mean this Scarlett?
Yeah. It's exactly the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude. And that was the E3 that we all watched it downstairs.
Yeah, dude.
And I was I was having a panic attack on my stairwell because I was like trying to order the collector's edition of Final Fantasy. I was like, I gotta get it. Fuck.
And I mean, we've been through it all, man. It's
just grassroots shit. I like that.
We did Comic-Con once together as the henchman for
Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. Except for Cole, because he's a bitch.
It was my birthday.
I don't fucking care.
I do.
Obviously.
Right there.
Well, yeah, the mask.
You want me to wear it right now?
Do it.
Wear it right now. Do it.
Keep the Burberry glasses. They're new.
Oh, Burberry. Wow. It's Spider-Man.
Hey, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, there's a transgender person over there.
Yikes. Good, you deserve to die after that.
Does it smell bad?
Dude, Mr. Negative's henchman would be
Why
transphobic.
does it smell bad?
There was something in that mask.
Why does it smell bad?
What did you do to it?
You know what it was.
Mustard gas?
It was just his own breath and he couldn't handle it.
Fuck you. Oh God, I can barely talk. It was fur. Dust.
Gross. That'll do it.
Yeah, like, oh God. Fuck. Yup. Just a whole bunch of dust. God.
Jeez.
And I laughed because one of y'all fuckers said something funny. Oh, I said transgender Spider-Man. Yeah, I deserve that. Definitely. No, that was
that was all you.
That was really good.
Spider them.
Spider them.
We had so many changes of scenery. I mean, Cole's house, my house, Derek's house, you know. Like and now we're here. Everybody's looking at us.
Being like all of us gathered around Eddie's little kitchen table, just like
remember that shit with my little fucking stool that I had? Fucking, it's been.
I'm still being loud as fuck.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, it's just so cool to do this with y'all. And I swear I'm gonna do this until they make me stop. You know,
I mean, it doesn't
Disney
really
just
take
bust
that
your
much.
door down and
right.
That could happen. It doesn't really take that much effort now that we started doing the Zoom stuff. Like, we all have like pretty adequate equipment.
Although I wish we didn't have to do the Zoom stuff. Fucking
Of course, but it's it's the way it is.
Sorry.
Eddie, however, has a massive fucking upgrade coming his way.
Goddamn right.
What's that? Oh,
I made a little bit of a swappy switch with Joseph. Not a sloppy switch. That would be gross. Edward gets his own
You still on that desk?
Edward, God. It's like you're getting mad at me for calling you Edward. And it's like, hey, he's mad. Make him stop. You're fucking Professor Xing me right now.
Professor Latinx.
Eddie gets his own Shure microphone. No more fucking no more PlayStation mic for his ass.
No more
Nick, I'm glad you caught that.
And it's worse because I hate the term Latinx so much.
It's like a slur, bro.
It really is.
I mean, that depends on who you talk to. Like fucking John Leguizamo loves it.
Yeah,
like that's his term. You know, like he's down as fuck with it.
So out of everything that we've done, we're gonna get into like favorite episodes and that here in a minute. But like out of everything that we've done, you know, just as a podcast, what has been your favorite thing? It could be like a quote, or it could be like a thing we did. It could be anything of that sort. But I want you to like just kind of think back to the last 200 episodes and just kind of, you know, my favorite thing always is going to be, oh, can we, oh Lord of Star Wars?
It's not necessarily an episode, but I love, like you mentioned earlier, Eddie, I love the fact that we all were able to get together and go to FanX. Like
yeah,
all of us were there, and that was super fun. But lately, I mean, obviously, and I've mentioned this like at our 100 episode, like doing the Red Dead 2 episode, doing the Resident Evil episode. But lately, it's my favorite part so far has been Cole's rant about the baby in Deadpool and Wolverine. This little fucker. Dude, I was watching that as we were messing around on here, and I was laughing so hard at that. It was so good.
Don't bring it to the movies.
I think one of my favorite things is either, well, I mean the hey don't do that is definitely up there.
Iconic.
But also just all of the little things that I throw out that only Nick would get. Like that's one of my absolute favorite things. Just those like little deep cuts that only Nick understands. And so I'll say it just to see him kind of chuckle on the other side.
Like if you quote like IT Crowd or something like that.
Yeah, totally. Fucking love that shit.
I return to a few episodes now and then. One of my favorites to return to is the 2020 discussion of Game of the Year. I don't know. I have a soft spot for that time in my life, and it was a kind of tumultuous, but at the same time it was like an innocence to it. Just because, of who you were 4 years ago. But also some banger fucking moments in that episode. When I'm talking about Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm talking about like playing my flute after massacring a bunch of fucking people. It's very good. It's very funny. I like that. As Nick mentioned, the Red Dead 2 discussion is also one that I return to frequently, just because it's such a good discussion and it's fun to relive that moment.
I love all of the stupid little like little inside jokes that we have, and not necessarily like when we do a callback to it, which sometimes I'll try and throw into an episode, but stuff like Steenburgen.
Right. You need to leave.
Or a goddamn dog. Just like I don't even know if anybody else that watches this like thinks that's funny, but we all think it's hilarious, and that's all that matters.
Fillmore thinks it's funny.
We're doing this for us, so
yeah,
we really are.
Yeah.
We like at this point we really are. Like we just kind of forgot about any of y'all, and we're just here doing this to do it.
We might not even put this on YouTube.
Yeah, if you like it, cool. If not, we're still here.
Yeah.
Because my favorite episode is That's Life, the Joker's spoiler cast.
Awesome. Yep.
Not only did we really get everything that we needed to get out with that episode, like we articulated all of our points well, everything was cool, and that thumbnail I fucking hit out of the park.
You nailed it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably like
bragging rights achieved. Like,
yeah.
I'm looking at the other one. I'm looking at the other one that you nailed, which is Amber Turd and the Half-Fingered Pirate. That's a really fucking good thumbnail, dude.
I forgot all about that. Did I give her the lightning bolt?
I think you did, yeah.
I gave her the lightning bolt. What a dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch.
What a broad.
What a dumb broad. Another one of the one of my favorite thumbnails that I did was the Holy animated series Batman. Like it was like super simple, but it was really fun.
I can't remember what episode it was, but the one that has like the gas prices sign.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a
Juice. That's a good one.
One.
Damn, I really went an hour and 15 minutes all by myself.
You did.
With
you
that
did.
fucking
You did
holy
with the,
shit,
with
dude.
the Miss the Steel Sky. I think. Oh no. It was just you.
It's
it was
just me. Yeah, it's literally just me, like in sitting in this room, dude. That was real grassroots shit when it was just my new PC that I just barely built on top of a picnic table, like one of those foldable picnic tables. And I was sitting in a fold up chair and I was sitting there recording my FF7 remake review.
That's so great. Red Dead comes up, I think maybe 3 or 4 times in our 200 episodes.
Like in terms of like,
so there was like there's let me look back.
Like talking about it.
Yeah. Like so there's
like the franchise or
season 2 episode 12 when we were doing seasons, Redemption, the Red Dead kind. And then we did Red Dead 2.
We did the epilogue.
Yeah, epilogue 3. And I think there's one with Cole and Joey.
Man, that was back when we had seasons.
Yeah. The one
that was when it was just me and Joey. I was like, oh, I guess we're doing an episode for Nerd.
The Red Dead Redumpster Fire, I think is what you called it. We really like our Red Dead here.
It's one of the greatest games ever made, bro.
HE double hockey sticks in a cell.
Y'all don't know this, but I come up with those titles on the fly. Like we don't like I never know what I'm going to say until I say it.
Yeah.
Which I think is really funny.
Well, yeah, and I mean sometimes it just comes from us talking, like somebody making a suggestion, just throwing a title out there, and like my favorite one is Oh My Stars and Garters.
Yeah.
Which was episode 165.
That was fun.
Which is, somewhat recent, but still, we still had Ange on the podcast, and like definitely miss her perspective and just her talking shit to Cole.
Dude, I listened to a few of them back too, and Angela has such a comedic timing that is completely like it is sudden. It is
it's so unexpected.
It really is because she's just there, and then out of nowhere comes out with some of the funniest fucking shit I ever hear, and it is just crazy fun.
Yeah, I guess girls can be funny sometimes.
Chicks can do stuff now.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean, so Angela was still on the cast. We had some wild wrestling news with, the payoffs and Vince stepping down or retiring, but stepping down a second time. Like, what was it, days after he came back from stepping down the first time?
Literally like a week. Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, the episode was about Secret Invasion, which is a comic arc or a crossover event that's dear to my heart.
Yeah.
We had all of that, all of the news from Hall H with like the huge slate of Marvel stuff, some of which has, sadly not come to fruition, like the new Blade.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was just wild, so wild.
It was.
But it was just a really fun episode, especially to get Cole and Angela's perspectives on, a comic arc that, because that's not something that they had ever really delved into before.
We did that a lot.
Yeah,
we did. We did your MCU-cation where we would talk about all of the MCU movies, and that was super fun. Another one of my favorite episodes is episode 58. I Don't Fuck with Bears.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one.
not just because, it's Days Gone or whatever, but dude, we talked so much shit on that game in that episode. We were just, like, there must have been like 8 or 9 times where we were like, my friends.
Yeah. See, that game had some of the absolute worst dialogue, and not just the dialogue, but the delivery of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you, I think his name is John Garvin. Have you guys heard of any of the drama that's been going on around John Garvin and he's the creator of Days Gone. He's also like he's the guy at
Sounds
Sony.
familiar.
Yeah, well he made Siphon Filter, he made fuck, I can't remember the other one. Golden Abyss, the Uncharted Vita game. I think, but he's been in the news lately because Astrobot has a pretty loving nod to Days Gone. It has Deacon St. John, our favorite biker pro tag, has him just as a bot in the game. It's really cool and a meaningful gesture towards a piece of PlayStation's history. And John Garvin was really upset and mad about how the game represented the character. I'm like, and he's just being a real bitch. I'm gonna be real with you. He's just being real sad for no fucking reason at all. And it's like a string of events of like similar circumstances where he's just on Twitter just crying about
like,
the dumbest shit.
Like, what do you want? Do you want like a full playable Days Gone game as the Days Gone
they
Astrobot?
went out of their way to include you. Like that isn't that a cool thing that you should be stoked about?
Yeah, it's just really dumb. It's like, and I legitimately do not see. I don't see.
Dumb.
I legitimately don't see any point in his arguments on like why he feels like he's being slighted in any way. I don't really understand it.
It's the attention. He wants the attention.
He wants the attention. Well, and not only that, but like we don't really know what happened there because very clearly Days Gone disappointed internally, and a sequel, they like sequel baited hard at the end of Days Gone, like, hey, we are doing more stuff. And I was down for it, man. I know we talked a lot of shit about Days Gone, but I really loved Days Gone.
Dude, I turned around and bought it on Steam like when it came to PC.
I still haven't even tried it, dude. I know that it's like a really good PC port, so I'm thinking it might happen soon.
It really is, though. Like I'm satisfied with it.
I love that
game. I was fine playing it once. I'm good.
And I totally get it. It's not. I understand.
I mean, but like, and I always was not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like Deacon St. John is really only a guy that a mother could love. You know, he's not terribly interesting, and his dialogue sucks.
Really, just was not a fan until like the only part of that game that saved the game for me was the zombie hordes.
The gameplay.
That was it. Like,
and when he's
I hated the bike. I hated the physics.
Hated the bike. I thought the bike was cool as fuck.
I hated the bike.
I think once the bike was upgraded up to a point, then it was
even fully upgraded, it fucking sucked. It sucked less.
I get it,
but it still sucked. Anyway,
it's like, oh yeah, I was a part of this biker gang, and it's like, in what world were you in a gang? Like,
well, and like, why? in a post-apocalyptic zombie fucking zombie apocalypse, why would you pick a fucking bike? You know, like the loudest fucking thing that you could possibly choose to drive, and it's like,
I need to be inconspicuous. Wow.
But like that's the thing is like the gameplay.
I hope I don't wake up these zombies.
Exactly.
Hey, don't fucking call them zombies. They're freakers. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
Remember that controversy?
Freakers.
I think back at days, and I know we're on like a massive side tangent, but that was, and we did talk a lot of shit on that game, but I think it's merited just because it's like it's not a perfect game at all. It's just its flaws are also just like high points for me.
I mean, we played it we played it at Fan X, and
that was
we were
fucking
all
dope.
Dude.
Cool.
We were all rock hard about that game.
We really were. I remember that
because they gave us like the best part of the game.
Yeah.
It's like it was like literally the tippy top like part of the game where you have like every single gun, every single explosive, like all the upgrades, so you're just like mega swagged out and fucking murdering zombies left and right. It's
that they had you fight that zombie horde at the lumber mill, which is like arguably one of the funnest hordes to fight.
Yeah, that part was way cool.
The best one, like the best horde in the entire game. Like let's be honest here, like. It's not even close.
Before we cap everything off, if each of you could say anything to the people that really do listen to us and really do like fuck with us heavy, like if you had a message for each of them, what would it be?
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. No.
I'll go last.
I would just say, like, if you're out there sticking with us, like, thank you, because I mean, I myself, for whatever reason, I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch for 6 years now and haven't broke 100 followers. I don't know why. I just have like a mental block about like social online presence. Like I just don't know how to like put myself out there. So if we've got people that are listening to us, then more power to you, because it's at least something that I'm doing that has an audience, you know.
Derek?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say, like, I mean, we appreciate you. Like, we love. I mean, one thing that I would want is for people to interact with things that we post, not, because like, I feel like that validates us or whatever. Just because, like, man, we like that would be a lot of fun to have some back and forth and to, exchange ideas and just hear what people think. And I mean, even hear what you fucking hate and what we could be doing better, or, like, it's all interesting and I want to hear it. Like, I think that would be great. But whether that happens or not, like, just, fucking thank you for hanging out, like, and just listening to us spew our constant diatribe of shit. Especially
never ending flow.
Give us give us money.
Give us your money,
please. Eddie, do you want to go or do you want me to
go? You go.
So, obviously, if you're out there and you haven't like reached out at all and you're consistently watching us, thank you, obviously, for your patronage. You don't have to give us money. I know we make that joke all the time, but we much rather would have your eyes and your ears. I don't really give a fuck about money at this point. It's like I know I also make the joke for the love of the game, but I mean it really kind of is. And we're not boys. If I could be blunt for a minute, we're probably not going to go super fucking far. We can still hold on to the dream, and of course we're going to until the wheels fall off, baby. We're here for the ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep going until eventually, Nick, you're going to keep streaming until eventually you fucking find it, because that's just what you do. You keep going, you keep growing, and we keep figuring out different ways to do fun content. And it starts with doing content that we find fun. And then when we stop finding it fun, we stop doing it, right? Like, so that's just something that we do. It's growth or not, we just try to always be better, and then the views will come if they will. And if I just don't really see us becoming like Joe Rogan status. We might end up getting to the point where we can get some kind of sponsorship, and then I'm going to say something and fuck it up for everyone. Like that. We'll just
mute your mic like long before then. Like we'll just have you sitting there making faces.
Like the level I can see us possibly attaining is like, and I know this is a big stretch, but like Funhouse level. Like,
dude, I would love that. That would be so much fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like even that's just like bonus though. Because I mean,
just like
I'm gonna be here doing it regardless because it's fun.
It's fun.
Eventually, it'll just be Derek. Like
I know
doing this by himself.
Just talking about Mystery Science Theater,
which was another great episode. Another great episode, by
Thursday
the way.
AD season 2 episode.
Another great episode.
Another one of my favorites.
You finished like the 7th podcast by yourself, and you're like, another great episode.
Another banger. Another banger.
Really
banger after banger after banger.
But yes, if you're listening to us, please, obviously. Sorry, continue.
No, you're good.
If you're out there and you're listening and you haven't reached out, please reach out. We're primarily on YouTube now, so just comment. That's the easiest way. I don't give a fuck if you like it if you want to. I only like videos that I like super like. So obviously, I get it. I understand. We're not like the fucking smash that like button and subscribe and turn the bell notification. We're not like that. We just if we ever go to like weekly again, then we'll consider grifting that such ways. But specifically and in no particular order, Dallin. Does Dallin still listen?
Yeah.
One of the OGs. He's always been here. He's always been able and willing to add input and help us with any technical issues whatsoever.
And I hope that I'm still your favorite, Dallin.
And he's always been here since long before the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's the thing is like a lot of these dudes have been here for, way longer, and they just kind of latched on to this shit that we do, and I'm gonna name every one of them. Fillmore, you're next. I love you. You're awesome. I'm sorry I can't play Horizon. I'm trying. I'm really fucking trying. It might happen one day. I don't know. I'm trying.
I love that he's like he and Eddie go way back, and now we've all like none of us have met him, but we've all just like, dude, Fillmore's the shit. Like
Fillmore's so fucking cool, dude. I love his like progress pics that he puts on Facebook and stuff. He's just he's an aspirational kind of guy to me. Yeah. I see things that he's doing and I'm like, damn, I want to do that because it's like he's bettering himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man,
he's like
Fillmore's been my friend since we were 11 years old together, and
that's crazy.
Yeah. So damn. Yeah, man. Yeah. Me and that dude nerded out way back in the day before internet. Man, we used to vocalize wrestler intros, and try to make each other guess which one it was, and we'd pop off Simpsons quotes at each other and shit. Like me and that man go way back. There's a funny story. So me and Fillmore lost contact for a while, and I found him on Facebook, and I friended him, and he messages me and like almost immediately, I think, and he's like, "Bro, they told me you were dead." Yeah, like,
they who?
I don't know who the fuck told him, but somebody told him I was dead.
Damn.
And he's just like, that is the fucking coolest thing to fucking.
Like, I'm back from the dead, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, you know what you should have done? You should have been like, dude, I'm alive and I need $500.
But I'll settle with
Western Union that.
I'm just imagining somebody like somberly coming up to him, just Eddie's dead. And like that's it.
Or just be like, hey, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember like this, but it's just like, hey, whatever happened to Eddie? And they were just like, yeah, you didn't hear he died. And like I don't remember. I didn't even hear how I died.
That rocks, dude. Holy shit.
There's a group of people still right now in Southern California that think I'm dead right now.
You have your own death hoax.
Dude, and I guarantee the person that started it is probably still laughing their ass off. Like, I fucking told him he's dead.
They fucking believed me. Fucking idiots.
And then somebody in California that like found us on YouTube. They're like, You're not gonna believe this, but
here I am, bitch. Oh man.
Jake Hurst.
Jakey.
One of the most down ass dudes ever. He's even following me into my stupid little side project. And, you know, all of you mentioned here today are going to be, if we see, and we've said this before, I've said it before, and I will always say it just because it's what I believe. If we see any success whatsoever, we're taking y'all motherfuckers with us.
Yep.
To the moon.
Yep.
We're having you. Like if we see any kind of success because like really the way that I view success is if this podcast and adjacent podcast that we eventually do, because if we eventually turn this into a full-time job, you know, and all four of us were doing it because all four of us were getting paid to do so, you know, we could be fucking pumping content out left and right. You know, we would eventually turn it into a like a big thing if the money was there.
Right.
You know, and then eventually it would grow to the point where I would love to bring people in. I would love to hire Fillmore. I would love to hire Jake. I would love to hire Dallin. I would love to hire Brian. Like you know, and I've talked with Brian about this too. I'm like, bro, if I see any kind of success, I need people around me and I need good people. And I have good people.
It's you guys.
It's us. So, you know, it's you know, we're just being real about it. You know, we're not really going to see
once we see success, we can all have sure mics.
That's right. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, both me and Joey put these bitches on credit and then later consolidated it. So
and then once like if we can start making money off of this, then I can go on and buy all our own merch for myself because that's what I really want.
That's what I really want to.
I mean, but that's really how I see us as like successful is like if we all make enough money where we can all live off of the money that, you know, and I don't see that it's not as unobtainable as you think it is.
Right.
It's very, it's
a lot of work.
We could easily do that, but it is a lot of work. Right. And we like it's just a matter of finding something that pierces the veil and gets us into not necessarily the mainstream, but the mainstream of content where we can reach some, you know, we're always just looking for one thing. That's why I need to like really like settle down and like go through all the stuff that you've been posting on YouTube for the last year and just get funny clips and then just upload it to, you know, I can give it to all of y'all so we can like all upload them underneath the same or whatever, you know, but like have like a channel and upload to TikTok and like, why not? We're going to see like minuscule views for the first little bit, but like, you know, that's how it goes. That's what we've been doing for 6 years, boys.
I mean, it's one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't help.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't know, man. It's crazy how obtainable that goal is to get us like all like under the, you know, like I'm trying to think of like if we had just like a normal like a small amount of Patreon users that were feeding us, like, you know, obviously we're talking like thousands of Patreon people, right, but you know, thousands is really not that hard. So, you know, just consistency, fellas. We got to stick with it. We got to do it, but we also got to be finding new ways to up our content, do other things. Like Eddie's saying, we need to like branch out and start doing like video reviews of games and movies and comics and stuff. Like we need to like actually push in terms of like content. We just need to be consistent.
Yep. And we will be. We'll figure it out. We figured out a lot.
Work in progress.
Was that all for your message, Cole?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I love these motherfuckers. These are the kind of dudes that are ride or die, and they see no benefit other than just to hear us fucking laugh over stupid jokes and inhale dust from a mask that I haven't touched for fucking 6 years. You know, it's eternally grateful. Like just even for listening for a fucking minute, eternally grateful.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm at the, and this isn't like a braggy thing or whatever, but I'm at the helm of a few things. You know, I put together
dick swings.
I'm at the helm of a few things.
Just a few things.
Running them into an iceberg, but
yeah. I mean, and
Eddie, what you helming?
I'm at the helm of a few things. But this here brings me the most joy. You know, I'm a musician. I run a small entertainment company. I do design work. You know, I frontman a band. I mean, I do a lot, but doing this brings me the most joy. I get to talk about all the things that I love with three of the people that have been the most consistent in my life for, you know, for as long as I want.
For better, for worse.
Yeah.
Joe Frazier, man.
And the fact that anybody listens to us at all is, for me, the biggest accomplishment. The fact that anybody's commented or, you know, just even interacted with us in the smallest ways has been awesome. And it's the reason that I do this, because it gives me a sense of pride. You know, I would be nowhere without Derek's insights. I'd be nowhere without Nick's humor. I'd be nowhere without Cole's knowledge and just depth of understanding that he has.
I was going to say rants.
Well, yeah, that, you know, that comes along with that. But the three of you complete this for me. Like you guys, seriously, this ride that we've taken together, it is nothing more than pride for me. I am proud of all three of you. I love all three of you. And 200 episodes, fuck, man. You know, that is fucking dope. You know,
I got something in my eye.
we complete you. Calm down, Jerry Maguire. Let's just
you complete me. The three of you fucking complete me. You know what I'm saying? And when we're off this world, this will stay. And who knows who will watch it. But, you know, this is such a cool thing to remember all of us by. And for all of you watching, seriously, from the very bottom of my heart, I thank you and I love you. And that's it, you know? So that could, thank you. So that concludes.
See you later.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself,
anyway,
San Diego.
Anyway, this is our last episode. We quit.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
No, we're done. We hope you enjoyed our 200th episode. Please stick with us. We want to see 200 more. And you do that by following us on social media.
On Facebook at the Nerd Corporation, a podcast.
On Twitter and Instagram at Nerdcore Podcast.
Elon is going to get mad at you.
Fuck you, Elon. Fuck you. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on
Elon, these nuts. Or you can shoot us an email at nerdcorppodcast@gmail.com.
And since you're watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. We want to get into as many nerdy ears as possible, and that is the best way to do that. So from all of us here, for all of us who have been here, and for all of us who will be here, we thank you. We love you. Keep it nerdy, y'all.
You're all right, boy.
You're all right.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.